All right. Thanks to those joining me live and to those that'll be joining me on archive, man. This was something, man. Let me tell you something. Tell you guys something, right? Getting on here was a bitch, bro. Okay. Let me tell you the drama about this shit. Okay. I was about to go. I should have been live like 30 minutes ago. All right. Um, I go to the restroom and I see this puddle, man. Like, what the hell? Like, it's, and I'm trying to find where the puddle's coming from, and then I just see it dropping under the sink, you know, unbelievable. I see this big puddle, a lake built, like the wood when it caved kind of. There was like a lake under there, man. I had to get that shit out. I had to turn off the you know the valves or whatever, and here I am. All right, and here I am. Holy shit, dude! God damn. And had to mop, and it was a mess, bro. All right, I'll worry about that shit until Sunday, actually. Have a busy day tomorrow. I don't really have time to deal with that, but here I am nonetheless. Okay, we're gonna be doing this fights on ESPN Plus. There are no links that are gonna be provided for the fight. Okay, DJ Mexicano de Texas. Look at this dude. This dude was waiting. Poor guy. Um, there's no links provided here. Nothing's provided. All right, we're just gonna do a play-by-play of the Teofimo Lopez. I got the fight ready right now, so we're gonna do a play-by-play on that. And look at that. Look at this. We're ready for tomorrow, man. We're ready for tomorrow. We're ready for the welterweight title bout between Manny Pacquiao and I was gonna say Teofimo Lopez, but and the one and only Keith Thurman. Once upon a time. Who do you got? All right. I don't know, man. We're going to do a play-by-play / punch-by-punch, BP by P. All right. We're going to be doing that in a little bit, man. Just waiting for this to start. I mean, that's pretty much all it is right now, man, to be honest with you. We're just waiting on this shit to start, and we're going to call this fight, bro. That's it. Teofimo Lopez already hitting them. Look at this dude's already hitting those mitts. He's ranked number 4 by the IBF, number 2 by WBC, number 2 by the WBO. Boxer's got the dude ranked number like 18 or some shit. So we got to do something about that shit, bro. I don't know why this shit fell, but let me get this situated. There we go. Right? Brian David says, "What's up?" Underground is silent. We'll do these styles. I'm tuned in. Turn the volume down. Waiting on your call of the fight. Absolutely. I could have started a little earlier, but I got him in, man. ESPN Plus did a really good job of, talking about. I think Max Kellerman did a really good job talking about Sweet Pea Whitaker. In all honesty, and Ward was there and talking about his influence and Timothy Bradley's influence that he had on these guys, man. Great stuff. I got to, give credit when credit's due. Yeah. That it was that intriguing. I'm not going to start yet. Let me listen to this, Teofimo Lopez is being interviewed right now. All right. Very, I can't play the audio, right, for copyright reasons, but very, very, very interesting. All right. Underground Asylum agrees. Absolutely. Yeah, man. I don't know why your comments not showing all the way. Underground Asylum, can you post something else really quick? Say yo or something. For some reason, it says show me your avatar. It just says agreed. There you go. Sweet Pea. Underground Asylum. I don't know what's going on. It's from my hometown, and I got to shake his hand when I was 15. Wow. Okay. That's awesome, bro. It's awesome. Make sure you guys throw a thumbs up. Make sure you jab. Throw a jab at that like button. All right. That's from the southpaw position. Make sure you keep that Left hand up when you throw that jab, by the way. Right? Or you're orthodox. It don't matter. Either way, keep your hand up. Keep that hand up. Yeah, anyway. Brian David says, I'm so out of tune. I didn't know the fight was in Washington, D.C. at the MGM. Very interesting. Right down the street. I think you can still go, probably. You never know. I like the like button has been smashed. Salute to the chat. Absolutely. We're at 5 chats tonight. People link. Come on, let's get those thumbs up pressed. I got Teofimo Lopez under 8 by knockout. I called the fight yesterday with the one and the only Reggie Owens. All right. So that was fun. Which reminds me, I don't want anybody calling me in the middle of this, so it's time to go airplane mode on this bitch. That's right. Right? One time I was calling a fight and somebody called me. That's the problem with watching shit on your phone, right? But, go airplane mode. Nobody could call. It's going to freeze for a little bit here, but that's okay, right? I don't know why it's telling me I'm offline. I got my Wi-Fi. There we go. All right. How do you guys got this fight? I got Teofimo Lopez by 8-round stoppage. I think it's going to knock out this dude, man. And I don't care how tall they say this Japanese cat. What's his name? Masayoshi Nakatani, who BoxRec has ranked number 8. What do they got him? Like 8 in the world or something like that. So according to BoxRec, the first top 10 dude is going to be fighting. We will see, man. I mean, I don't know. I think he's going to knock him out. I think Lopez can knock this dude out. That's what I think. I got Lopez by knockout. Leon Robinson says, salute. Absolutely. For those that aren't, again, if you're not familiar with the channel, when I do play-by-plays, punch-by-punch, I call the fights as they're happening, right? I know there's people you go to to give commentary, and all you hear them say, oh, and he's doing really good, and, you don't even know what the hell's going on. I do a play-by-play, all right? Brian David says, DStyle, you might be right on this one, but you're wrong in the Thurman fight, bro. Well, we will see. We will see, all right? For those who don't know here, look at this. Mexico, right? This is the South African World Cup jersey. That's what this is. I liked it. I like it. I like that they did the black that one time. I still prefer the green, of course, but I got that jersey too. But we don't wear that today. It's all right. They're showing the lightweight landscape right now. Vasil Lomachenko, top dog, and Richard Comey's there, an IBF, and of course Teofimo Lopez, Luke Campbell, Devin Haney, good fighter, Jose Pedraza, solid. Okay, other guys, Mikey Garcia, is he going to go back to lightweight? I don't know, man. I don't think Mikey's ever going to fight at lightweight again. 140 maybe, but not lightweight. These guys are crazy. What do I have for tomorrow's fights? I did call those, but I have Manny Pacquiao winning by decision. I think it's going to be a close, tight fight. I have Plant winning by at least mid or late round stop. It's TKO. I'm going to pick White, but I wouldn't be shocked if White gets upsetted, man. I wouldn't. I'm going to go White by decision. Although he might get stopped, man. If White gets stopped, it'll happen. I think that's how White loses. I don't think he loses on the scorecards. What fight am I forgetting? Shoot the fight. I got Teofimo on this fight. I got Omar Figueroa beating our dude Ugas. I got Neri winning. Neri, man, you guys got to watch. I know a lot of you guys don't like the lower weight classes, but let me tell you something, man. Neri's the truth, bro. Neri's the truth. And anyway, Nary's looking for you, right? That's right. He's looking for you. We will see, man. Nary didn't make weight a couple fights ago, so I'm not a fan of that. Okay, but everybody knows that. But man, is he talented? All right, man, is he talented? You know, man, I think we're gonna see like a timber, man. All right, we're gonna see a timber. Emmanuel Cepeda, where can you catch the fight? You can catch it on ESPN Plus. I don't know if they have free trials or not. Somebody can tell you. It's just like $5.99. You can catch it there, or do what you got to do, But there's no links here, though. Right? There's no links here. By the way, I'm gonna knight Brian David right now. Look at this, and we got Bam Bam Tweet in the house. I need dude wrenches. We don't want any links. All right. What's up, Bam Bam Tweet? By the way, Brian David, if you post go ahead and post some. I want to see if you got the wrench. There we go. He's been knighted. We have knighted with a Sharpie. I knighted you with a Sharpie on his shoulder. Look at this. I found this shit. Look at this. Found it. Although I don't really need the Sharpie today. Actually, I might. I'm going to score the fight. Round by round. What am I talking about? Of course you need. We'll score the fight. Right? So bear with me here. So we're going to go round numero uno. Right? Round numero dos. Round numero tres. Round numero cuatro. Cinco. Seis. Siete. Ocho. And I'm gonna have 9 over here. And 10. Right? And the other rounds. Anyway. All right. Chief Funky Boxing in the house. What's going on? Long Beach in the house is Juanelo's G. That's right. The only link I will allow is the ESPN Plus link. That's it. So if any moderator wants to post the ESPN Plus link, you can post that. Right? That's okay. Right? But I don't want any illegal streams being posted. Right? I ain't gonna get flagged, bro. Right? There's way too many tattletales here on YouTube to do shit like that. You know what I mean? There's just this. Right? Some fucking business happened a couple weeks ago. I had to get reminded. I don't know if you guys noticed, for like a week there wasn't any ads. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Right? So that had to get situated. Right? By the way, is there any lagging? Do you guys see any lagging right now? Let me know. Teofimo Lopez fight will be soon. I will be calling that, so you guys make sure you stay tuned here. When I'm doing the play-by-play, it's kind of awkward to be on camera when I'm doing the play-by-play, so it's going to be off camera. But between rounds, I'll put the camera on. Okay. Underground Silent DStyles, they have a 7-day free trial. If that's okay, yeah, it's fine. It's legal. You know what I mean? Like, you guys could do that. So those that want to watch the fight, there you go. All right. You can watch it on ESPN Plus. You can hear me do the commentary, and that's how a lot of people do it here, right? We got 23 people in the house. Come on, man. Operation 15 is getting 15 likes. Let's throw a jab at the like button. You guys have any idea? Okay. Do you guys have any idea what the jab, how important the jab is? You see, let me tell you something. All right. Listen. I've been had Floyd Sr. here for a while, give you guys a lecture, but he's been proud of you guys. You guys have stepped up the jabbing game, right? So now that I learned the trick, I don't need him anymore, but it's all right. But poor Senior, man. But anyway, when you utilize the jab to the like button, right, it puts more visibility for the channel, okay? more people catch the channel. It comes up more on the recommendation list and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So somebody comes in, and what does that do? That sets up, you throw a jab, it sets up that cross. You know what I mean? To the subscribe button. All right. And then it sets up a hook to that bell button. That way you're notified every time DStyle comes on live. If you check right now, right under here, okay, or here, wherever it is, right, you'll notice if that bell has a little shaking motion, and if not, make sure you hit it like a speed bag. That way you're notified every time DStyle comes on live. All right? Just say that. Batman tweeted now is donating to the DStyleBoxing Fund. Thank you very much, bro. Much appreciated. We also have a $1 initiative. $1 a month supports this great content. You could support it by super chat like this, right? Or you can go to DStyleBox, or you can go to PayPal and send it through DStyleBoxing@gmail.com. If a moderator could type that down, DStyleBoxing@gmail.com. All right, and that's where you can send it. $1 through PayPal. Okay, we've had a couple donations, and I do appreciate that. It does support the channel. Okay. It just sets everything up, man. Sets everything up. Who I got? Lomachenko, Teofimo, man. Right now, look at this, man. Nakatani walking out. He's 30 years old, bro. Man, he hasn't fought in 222 days. I don't know how I missed that. Look, I have to be 100% honest. I completely missed that. I didn't even look at that. It didn't occur to me to check the last time this dude fought. This dude hasn't fought in 222 days, bro. He's going to come in. Is he going to be that? Is he going to be sharp for Teofimo Lopez? He might go down in 6, right? Coach C, the sports guru, what's going on? But anyway, to answer your question, Sergio Martinez, is that the Sergio Martinez? Right now, I got Loma just because I don't know if Lopez is ready yet. You know what I mean? But this is a guy, according to BoxRec, in the top 10. I don't think he's really top 10 as BoxRec, but he is definitely in the top 25. So we're definitely going to see what Lopez is all about right now, man. I can't wait for this. What happened here? I don't know what happened. But Batman Tweed, man. Look at Batman Tweed. He has that wrench like, have you guys seen that Bruce Lee movie? With, is that, what Bruce Lee movie is that? Or Bruce Lee has a nunchucks. Pa, you know, and then, pa, you know what I mean? You guys do that shit, Batman Tweed's going to go nunchuck on your ass with that wrench, bro. Okay? He's got the nunchucks with a wrench on each side. Be careful. All right? Yeah, and by the way, guys, if somebody comes in and asks for a link, one warning: if they keep asking for links or they keep being a nuisance, like, oh, show the fight or something like that, because they can't go to ESPN Plus and get a free trial, right? Then hey, it's time to let them go. You know what I mean? Time out. What about the Joshua Ruiz Jr. rematch? You think Joshua's working on his conditioning? Well, he is working on his conditioning, but I don't know, man. Right? I don't know how Brian David does it with a wrench yet. I haven't seen him in action just yet, but probably like a baseball bat, you know, pa, or like the Wilder right hand, bro, like pa. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how he does it. All right. Lopez is in the ring. I like the robe. Man. A lot of dudes don't do the. Have you guys noticed they don't do the robe that much no more, bro? Like dudes come out in t-shirts and shit, or like what the hell's going on? Or they have the robe down. Like come out with the robe, bro. Right? Teofimo's wife looks nervous, bro. Holy shit. It's all right. She's not the one in the ring. It's okay. Soft hearts of women. You know, what are you gonna do? It's how they are, you know. Jam in the house. What's going on, guys? Thank you very much for those. I think I know thumbs. Look at that. They think they got power when they thumbs down the shit. It's crazy. All right, let's see here. I don't know, man. Using a gun like Wilder might be overdoing it, right? If you go that hard with a wrench, Yeah, you're right. I do agree with you. If it was up to me, this fight would be on ESPN, bro. Like, I don't know why they can. Like, you could stream it too. That's what people don't get, right? Oh, but stream it. You could when the fight's on ESPN, you can watch it on TV, and you can also stream it on your phone. You have two options. ESPN Plus. There is no channel. There is no option, right? So if you have a slow internet connection, if you live in rural America, whatever the case is, nothing. For those who want to know, they're both in the ring. The crowd is cheering. All right. That's what's going on right now. The mother only gets annoyed when they show the wives and like, okay, I get it. Like the wife's nervous. Like, like Nakatani is being announced. Look at that, 18-0, 12 KOs. Fought once. He hasn't fought in 222 days. Right? He's the oldest of two brothers. Oh, okay, ESPN Plus. Like, yeah, thank you for letting us know. You know what I mean? Moderators, make sure you tell those people to throw jabs at those like buttons as they come in. I will not be answering questions while I'm doing play-by-play, guys. So asking me a question, it's not the best time to do it while I'm calling a fight. So letting you guys know. Okay? If you guys hear something that's important, put it in the chat. Right? Teofimo Lopez and Brooklyn from Brooklyn, New York, 13-0. Look at this. Right? They took it out, but it's okay. I got it. I got it in my notes with a Sharpie. Okay? Look at this. 11 KOs, 85% KO ratio. Will he increase that ratio tonight? We will see. Eddie Alem, Jeffrey was right when he said, but the soft hearts of women. Yeah, I want a head chop like Teofimo Lopez. Bring me his head. All right, bring me that dude's head. That's right. Bring me his head. Shout out to El Tri, right? That's right. Anyway, even though they play like shit, but it's okay. Nakatani's going to shock people. I'm not saying he's going to win, but he will impress his jam, and we will see. Look how tall this guy is. This guy's almost 6 feet tall, bro. They're in the center of the ring. We're about to do this play-by-play. I'll be back. There we go. They're clearing out the ring. Why does boxing need like a million people in the ring? I have no idea, dude. Okay. This is by Top Rank Promotions, ESPN Plus. Okay, they're both bouncing in their corners. Teofimo Lopez, game face now. The ref calls for the bell. They're in the center of the ring. High guard by the Japanese fighter Nakatani. Teofimo Lopez with his lead hand down. He's fighting orthodox at the moment. So is Nakatani, who is unorthodox. Hook landed upstairs by Lopez. Nakatani with a 1-2. The 2 does land. The jab grazed. Teofimo Lopez probing. He goes with a right to the body. They're in the center of the ring. Jab and a hook and a right hand by Nakatani. They graze Lopez. Lopez trying to throw a jab in between. Lopez trying to gauge that distance, having a little bit of trouble at the moment. This is a long fighter, very tall for lightweight. He lands a jab. Hook by Nakatani. Does graze Lopez again. Nakatani missed that right hand. He's missing jabs now. Lopez might be getting that distance. Lopez has, again, lead hand down. He's using his shoulder as armor, and he's got his right hand across his chest. He lands a right hand upstairs. Nakatani goes to the body. Lopez does as well. Nakatani misses a 1-2. They're in the center of the ring, mid-range. Lopez probing. Nakatani throws a jab to the body. Lopez backs up. He comes back to the center of the ring. Lopez being patient. He gets jabbed upstairs. Nakatani now with a minute 42 seconds left in the round gets jabbed to the body. They're in the center of the ring still. Both guys flat-footed at the moment in the center of the ring. Lopez jabbing to the gloves of Nakatani. Goes to a jab to the body. Good job by Lopez there. Double jab by Nakatani. Throws a hook. Lopez just gets away from there. They're back in the center ring, flat-footed, both fighters. Okay, Nakatani misses a three-punch combination. The jab might have grazed Lopez. He throws a jab to the chest of Lopez. Lopez misses a jab upstairs. We got a minute left in this round. Nakatani with a jab upstairs, downstairs, jab to the chest. Goes Nakatani. Lopez leaps to the hook, but it gets blocked by the right glove of Nakatani, who is answering the phone with that right hand. Nakatani throws a jab and another jab. Lopez missed the hook in between that. Lopez goes to the jab with a jab to the body. Nakatani utilizing his height a little here. Lopez throws jabs to the chest and body. Nakatani misses a jab upstairs. Right now they're in the center of the ring. Jab upstairs by Lopez. Hook upstairs by Lopez. Right upstairs by Lopez. Nakatani responds with a hook of his own and with a three-punch combination. He goes with a jab to the body. They're mid-range. Lopez going high guard and then back to that cross arm. Lopez with a jab upstairs, jab to the body, jab upstairs by Nakatani. Nakatani gets hit with a hook, leaping hook by Lopez. Nakatani with a right hand. And they're back in the center of the ring. 9 seconds to go. Nakatani with a jab to the chest of Lopez, jab to the body of Lopez. Nakatani did not come here to lay down. Lopez with a right to the body. And that's the end of the round. That is the end of the round. All right? Man. Well, that was some. I'll tell you what. Nakatani came out, man, and he impressed me in this round. Slow round. I think Lopez is trying to gauge that distance, man. It's kind of difficult to gauge distance like that, man. Okay, it really is. So, especially with a guy that tall. I mean, this is a 6 foot tall, practically lightweight fighter. I'm going to give this fight to Nakatani. I'm not even going to lie, man, but it was a competitive round. Okay, how did you guys score? How did you score round one? I got Nakatani up 10-9. Right? Just like that. Lopez again, orthodox position, man. He has this hand kind of low. All right? Make sure I see myself on camera. This kind of low. He's using the elbow as elbow. What I'm talking about? Shoulder as armor, and he has his hand upstairs, but he does kind of go high guard at times. Here we go, man. Round 2, center of the ring. Both guys jab upstairs by Nakatani. Jab upstairs and downstairs by Lopez. Lopez trying to leap, but he's missing. Nakatani utilizing that height very well thus far. Jab upstairs. Lopez grazes with a 2-punch combination upstairs. Lopez with a jab to the body. Ducks a hook. Jab upstairs by Lopez. Jab upstairs by Lopez. Nakatani grazes with a jab as well. Jab and a jab by Nakatani. The second jab landed a little stiffer. Nakatani throwing jabs to the chest and the body. I've been noticing this since round 1. Jab upstairs, but Nakatani misses that hook afterwards. 1-2 by Nakatani. Nakatani goes for another 1-2, but misses the 2. Nakatani complained about some type of head clash, right? And he's pointing. What is going on? The ref says, hey, it's no big deal. Let's keep going. Nakatani said, let's go. They touch gloves. They're in the center of the ring. They both missed shots here. Not a lot of circling by either guy so far. They're standing in front of each other. Pretty flat-footed jab by Nakatani. Lopez slowly moving to his left, but it's very slow and subtle. Both guys throw combinations upstairs. Lopez seems to got the best of that. Nakatani kind of pushes Lopez's head down with that left hand. Lopez with a jab to the body. Nakatani just misses the right hand, but he goes with a jab to the body and it lands. Nakatani looking to land something upstairs. He misses a right hand right there. Lopez caught him with the right hand. Right now they're back center ring. Lopez swings and misses 2 wide hooks. Back to orthodox in the center of the ring, both guys. Left hook to the body by Nakatani does land. Lopez near the ropes here. He goes for a jab to back up Nakatani. Didn't land, but it backed him up. Right, both guys throwing jabs here. Nakatani with a wide hook that I was talking about last night. It grazed Lopez. He missed a 1-2 there. Lopez ducked low. Lopez had a right hand by Lopez lands upstairs. Lopez just grazed him with a hook. Lopez starting to get that distance. Nakatani misses 2 jabs. He misses the right hand. Lopez feeling himself. He combs his hair. Nakatani with a jab to the body. Lopez misses the right upstairs. Lopez probably needs to concentrate more. Oh, nice hook by Lopez. back in the center of the ring. He has that shell defense. Lopez is utilizing high guard by Nakatani. They're tied up for a moment, broken up by the ref. They're back in center ring. 1-2 by Nakatani. He misses the hook, however. Lopez gauging. Lopez getting that old jab. Oh, Lopez with a jab upstairs. He feinted to the body, went upstairs with a jab. Maybe still having problems with the height of the Japanese fighter. Left to the body by Lopez. Jab upstairs by Lopez. Better round by Lopez so far. Nakatani misses the 1-2. He has a good 1-2, but he's starting to miss it a lot. That is a Lopez round right there, guys. That is a Lopez round. I liked it. All right. All right, here we go. So I gave that round to Lopez. All right. So you guys tell me how you see that round. How did you score that round? Right? And Chairman says he looks more intimidating with his shaven head. Well, I got you. All right. Very good round here. Kelly, I see you. I'll try. I'm just kind of, but if you're down, I could get you after the fight for sure. For sure. Right, here we go, guys. Round 3. I think we're going to have a change in pace, but we will see. I think Lopez has found distance here, but let's check it out. Center of the ring. Hook by Nakatani. They're flat-footed in the center of the ring here. Jab to the body. Not a lot of foot movement by Lopez in his fight, to be honest with you. Nakatani with a double jab. He misses the third jab. Lopez still using the shell as his defense. Nakatani throwing jabs to the body, jabs downstairs. They change hooks. However, Lopez blocks the hook. Ref got in the way of that combination. I wasn't able to see what happened. The ref's big head in the way again. They both get hooks in here. They both miss about 2 punches each. 1-2 by Nakatani. Lopez against the corner, and he powers out with that shoulder. He pushes Nakatani out of the way, but his back is near the ropes. Nakatani trying to find his jab back again, trying to set up a 1-2. Double jab upstairs by Lopez. It looks like the 2 landed, the 1 missed. Nakatani feints the jab. Lopez starting to move side to side a little more. Jab upstairs by Nakatani. Lopez still having trouble with the jab. Lopez goes for the jab, but he misses. Nakatani. Oh, hook landed upstairs by Lopez as he slipped the hook of Nakatani. Lopez having that lead hand out. Triple jab by Nakatani. Starting to triple that jab. Lopez misses the right hand to the body. Lopez feeling himself. He almost gets him with a lead left. He switched there for a moment. He's back to orthodox. Nakatani clinching, hugging. All right, they're back center of the ring as the ref broke him up. Still with that shell. Lopez, he gets clipped with a jab upstairs. I don't know if this defense is working with this much taller fighter here. Nakatani doing a good jab. Right, good job jabbing thus far. He throws upstairs. However, Lopez did slip that one. Nakatani is doing pretty good with the jab here, guys. Both guys land jabs. Lopez just grazed them with the left. Just grazed them. But right now, both guys using their lead hand to kind of paw. They're trying to set something up. Jab to the body by Lopez. Lopez feeling himself a little bit. I don't know what he's feeling. They almost clashed heads there as they both threw hooks to the body. Now both guys back center of the ring. Double jab upstairs by Lopez misses. Nakatani throws the jab to the body. He gets clipped upstairs with the right. He misses the hook upstairs. Nakatani misses the jab. Lopez starting to move backwards and forward a little bit here. Not using a lot of lateral movement in this fight. He gets jabbed upstairs. Nakatani feinting. And he makes Lopez miss 2 jabs. Short hook inside by Nakatani. And Lopez misses his shots. Lopez trying to use his upper hit as defense upstairs, but he's having a little bit of trouble again with this Japanese fighter. Nakatani throwing jabs to the body here. Lopez feinting upstairs. Nakatani starting to be the one moving. Lopez with the right to the body. Now Lopez is the aggressor. Nakatani circling left. That is the end of the round. I give that round to Nakatani, to be honest with you. How do you guys score that round? You guys let me know. Shout out to Jay Andy. Anyone thinks Yoshi's finishing him this round? I don't think anybody's finishing anybody, but that's that. What's going on over here? What is this? I don't even know what this is, but they're showing, man, what's up with that dude? But anyway, they're showing a replay of this dude I don't even know. Cali Name in the house, Felix Nunes, Theo getting touched. He is, man. Look, hey, I got to admit, maybe he'll switch it up. You're looking better in a second. He kind of went backwards in this round. I think Theo's trying a little too hard to put on a showcase performance, and I think it's affecting him, to be honest with you. He needs to just stick to basics here. Cal saying he wasn't ready for Lomachenko. Fighting over yet. Let's go. Round 4, ladies and gentlemen, both in the center of the ring. Again, Teofimo and the Japanese fighter very flat-footed in this fight, man. They're slowly jab upstairs by Nakatani. Teofimo still with that shell defense. Nakatani lowering his guard a little bit more, and he's starting to kind of crouch a little bit. He is giving up his height slightly. I don't know if this is a good idea. Theo lands a hook upstairs after they both exchange jabs. Jab by Theo. Teofimo Lopez feigning, probing the jab, stalking the Japanese fighter, moving to his left. Theo misses a 2-punch combination. The Japanese fighter clinches. Ref breaks it up a little too soon, in my opinion. Let him fight a little bit in the inside, ref. I don't know, man. Nakatani giving up his height in this round. I don't know what was going on here. He's clinching as Lopez tries to come in. Lopez hasn't taken advantage of this opportunity. Nakatani crouching down with a high guard, giving up his height. Right hand by Teofimo Lopez. A little, I think it landed partially over the guard. He goes to the body. Nakatani circling to his left. Teofimo Lopez misses an uppercut in the left. Teofimo Lopez with the right hand. Nakatani goes down. They're calling it a slip. I think he did slip. It didn't look that hard. So here we go. Teofimo Lopez again. Jab inside by Teofimo Lopez upstairs. Teofimo Lopez crouching down a little bit. He gets hit with a right hand. A Japanese fighter again giving up his height. Teofimo Lopez grazes it with the right, misses the left. This is a big opportunity for Teofimo Lopez. Nakatani is giving up his height. That was definitely a slip. Inside hook landed by Lopez as the ref breaks him up. Nakatani is being warned about pointing head down. Here we go. Center of the ring. Nakatani, Teofimo Lopez landed a right hand to the body there. Nakatani blocked upstairs. Teofimo Lopez, leaping hook, misses. Teofimo Lopez makes a miss. Teofimo Lopez misses a jab. Teofimo Lopez trying to get those punches in, man, but he's missing right now. Nakatani making a miss. Left to the body by Lopez. You know what doesn't move Lopez? The body, bro. Okay, jab upstairs. He grazes him with the right hand. Does Lopez. Lopez right in front of him. This fight's being fought at mid-range so far. Nakatani's left hand is now low, guys. So talking about leaving himself open. Can Teofimo Lopez take advantage of this? Teofimo Lopez trying to get him with a 1-2. Nakatani clinches. Teofimo Lopez being warned about the elbow by the ref. Back in the center of the ring. Jab by Nakatani. Nakatani feeling himself. Look at this. Hand low. Like, what is this? Okay, Nakatani is bringing it. Lopez misses that right hand. Lopez misses the jab. Lopez almost got him with a hook, but missed. He got him with that right, though, and with that hook. Theo graces. I don't know if any punches landed right after that because the ref got in the way. Interesting round. I give that round. That's ESPN Plus Capital Time. I give that round to Teofimo, but it was competitive. Can anybody explain to me why Nakatani is giving away his height right after? I mean, that was a good hook by Lopez right there. Best round punch of the night by either guy, in my opinion, so far. That was really good. But I'll tell you what, though, why is Nakatani? He had such a good third round. What happened? Why is he giving up his height? I don't understand. We're going to go to round 5. I called 8 round, bro. Okay. That was a slip, and that corner is watery, but Lopez did land that hook, though. I mean, I'm just saying, like, but nonetheless, I'm okay with the call. I'm okay with it. You're right, David. That's a good call. He might be feeling those body shots. Here we go. All right, center of the ring, Nakatani again. Guard giving up his height. Teofimo with some sharp jabs to the body. Upstairs jab by Nakatani. Lopez gets clipped with one jab. He moves away from the other. Right hand by Lopez. Right hand to the body by Teofimo Lopez. Double jab by Nakatani. Grazes upstairs. Teofimo Lopez trying to catch him with a counter right, man. But Nakatani, I don't know if they did film study, but they're definitely expecting it. Right? Double jab by Lopez, and he misses. The three-punch combination upstairs right after that. Jab by Nakatani. This is definitely, I would like to see Nakatani follow up a little bit and also mix it up. Double jab, triple jab. He was doing that a lot earlier in the fight. He almost has Teofimo Lopez against the ropes. Teofimo goes upstairs with a double jab, and they're tangled up. The ref breaks it up. Teofimo's shaking his head. I don't know if he's not finding the range he wants. Both guys go with jabs upstairs. Nakatani misses upstairs. Nakatani still throwing that jab. Lopez throws that jab. It was hard to see those landing because of the angle, but that double jab by Lopez did land. They're in the center of the ring. Nakatani with a jab to the forehead and jab to the jaw of Lopez. Lopez throws the jab. Both guys grazing each other with some shots inside. Right now, Lopez and Nakatani center of the ring. Lopez misses 2 shots upstairs. Nakatani right in the middle of the ring. Lopez just staying right in front of him. He's not moving left. He's not moving right. He's just moving back near the ropes. He throws the jab to the body, backs up Nakatani a little bit. Nakatani with a jab upstairs. Right now, Lopez back near the ropes here. He's got that, that shell defense. Now he circles to his left. He goes to the right to the body, does Lopez. That punch did land. Jab upstairs by Lopez. Right hand to the body by Lopez. Lopez gets hit with the jab upstairs. He's showing off that 6-shooter as Lopez, and he goes upstairs to the right hand with a jab. I'm sorry, but he hasn't, and the right hand lands. That's 1. Does he have 5 more bullets before the end of this round in that 6-shooter? Right now, Nakatani is getting jabbed. That's 2. Jab to the body. That's 3. Hook. That's 4. Teofimo Lopez. Jab to the body by Nakatani, but it was blocked by the glove of Lopez. Does he have 2 more bullets in that chamber? Double jab by Nakatani. Right hand upstairs by Lopez. Let's see. Does he have anything in that 6-shooter? He's pulling it out again. It's going to clap. And a hook lands. He made the last one count. There we go. All right. Now, that is a Lopez round. But, Nakatani still doing some good work with a jab, man. I think I like to see Lopez, this is a good opportunity to learn how to slip those jabs and try to make, see if he could parry some of those, especially as Nakatani's throwing them to the chest. You know what I mean? So I gave that round to Lopez. It is 3 rounds to 2. He is touching him up here. I like how Lopez, man, he goes for that 6-shooter. I don't know if you guys noticed that. All right? Make sure you guys throw a jab. Throw a jab at that like button. Okay? Let's get it to 25 ASAP. Nakatani, I don't know what they're doing with. I don't know if he's cramping up or something. If so, he's in trouble, bro. John H. not impressed. Throw a jab at the like button. We got 63 people in the house. Throw a jab. Throw a jab. Let's get it 25 likes ASAP. Moderator, all these guys throw jabs. All right, here we go. Middle of the ring. Nakatani jab lands upstairs by Nakatani. Okay, jab upstairs by Lopez. Lopez still with that shell defense. Nakatani with a high guard, giving up his side, going a little low at times. Lopez with a leap to the hook at final lance. Has he found his timing? Jab in the right hand. He got that 6-shooter back out. Jab. Nakatani with a hook. Lopez circling out. Now Lopez utilizing his feet as Nakatani tries to get him against the ropes, but Lopez tangles him up. The ref is going to break it up. All right, tells him to separate. Lopez a little close to the ropes here, and he tangles him up again. The ref's going to tell them to break it up. He tells both guys to watch their heads. They're back in the center of the ring. Nakatani with a high guard, giving up inside a little bit again. Lead hand low by Lopez. He's circling to his left, circling to his right. Nakatani with the right upstairs. Nakatani gets jabbed by Lopez. Lopez now utilizing his feet. He moonwalks back. He's making Nakatani miss. Bam! Right hand with that 6-shooter. Nakatani with a left hook. Nakatani throwing. Those missed. Those 3 punches missed. Lopez with a jab. Nakatani, he's blocking those with his shoulder and back is Lopez. Nakatani throws those, and Nakatani gets warned for hitting the back of the head. Nakatani jabs, but he misses. Nakatani is not being successful with his jab, which is bad news for him. Can he establish that jab again? Big right upstairs by Lopez. And Nakatani try to go to the jab to the body. That's going to make him, hesitate a little bit here. They're back in the center of the ring. Lopez with a jab to the body. He's got about 3 more bullets in that chamber for this round with that 6-shooter. Jab upstairs by both guys. Jab upstairs by Nakatani. Nakatani still not discouraged. He's going with a jab to the body. Jab upstairs by Lopez. Lopez with a nice hook. Nice hook by Lopez. Lopez now, he was southpaw for a moment. He goes orthodox. Jab upstairs by Nakatani. Jab upstairs by Lopez. Nakatani getting jabbed again. Grace, he just moved his head back. Lopez near the ropes. Nakatani gets him with a jab. He tries to go to the body. Circling to his left is Lopez. Lopez misses a hook. Nakatani misses a hook of his own. Lopez circling left, circling right. Now Nakatani's got him near the ropes. Jab upstairs by Lopez. Lopez tangles him up, and the ref is going to break it up. Here we go, back in the center of the ring. Nakatani probing jab to the body by Lopez. Lopez, 2 more bullets in the chamber. Can he land some power punches with that 6-shooter that is showing off? He misses, and he misses again, but this is a Lopez round. 10-9, Lopez, round 6. How do you guys score this round? Bear down, bro. That was a mistake by me. Sorry, bro. I'm not sure what Brian David is talking about. Nakatani is doing good work. He was, but let me tell you something. The separation is starting. And unless Nakatani could go back to establishing that jab, he did a little better in the second half than the first half of that fight, of that round, I'm sorry, but he was still getting outclassed. You can see the difference in class for sure. John H. Nakatani think Theo shots very well. So far he is, but Theo, I think little by little, he's starting to separate himself in class. So far, so good, guys. Teofimo Lopez, I think finding that range. He's starting to land more hooks. And he's feeling a little of that. He's smiling right before they ring this bell. Ding, ding. Here we go. Center of the ring. Lopez still with that shell defense. Nakatani with a high guard. A little low on the high guard. He lowers and uppers the lead hand a little bit. Does Nakatani. Jabs to the body by Nakatani. Hook by Nakatani, partially blocked by Lopez. Lopez did land a hook inside right away. That was more of an arm punch, however. Lopez with some jabs upstairs. Nakatani throws 2 jabs. The second one just grazes. Nakatani throwing jabs again. I like the jab he was throwing to the chest earlier. He's gotten away from that. Right hand upstairs by Lopez. They're tangled up. The ref lets them fight out of it. Nakatani, I don't know what he's complaining about. Lopez, he's got that 6-shooter back out. He throws that hook. That's the first bullet. That's another hook. That's the second bullet. Did he put it back in the holster? I'm not sure. But Nakatani's got him near the ropes. Nakatani does go to the body and a hook upstairs by Nakatani. On the inside, he's throwing some right hands over top. Those are arm punches while they're tangled up. The ref warns Nakatani about throwing the back of the head. I don't really think a warning was warranted there. Lopez is the one turning his head, but it is what it is. Lopez feeling himself. Lopez is right in front of him. Lopez with a hook right after Nakatani landed a jab. Nice hook right there. It looks like he's got that 6-shooter back out. Can he land a few more of those bullets on Nakatani in this round? Lopez feeling himself here, moving left, moving right at times. Right now, he's on the orthodox position. Just gets away. Right hand upstairs by Lopez as he moves to the right. Nakatani trying to throw to the body. It was hard to see in that angle if he landed. He's got the 6-shooter back out, man. Lopez does. He's got about 3 more bullets in the chamber. Let's see if he can make it count with a minute left to go in the round. He goes for the 1-1-2 to Lopez. Those do not land. They're back in the center of the ring. Lopez moving his toes a little more now than he was. Right hand to the body by Lopez. Jab upstairs by Lopez. He tries to get a right hand upstairs. A 1-2 by Nakatani. He tried to go low with that the 2, but that shell defense blocked it. Uh, Nakatani feinting. He gets hit with a right hand. I think Lopez has that feinting timed. Nakatani with a jab upstairs. He just misses the right hand. All right, right now, Teofimo Lopez, he missed the right hand. Does he have something left in that chamber? Jab by Nakatani. Jab by Nakatani. Teofimo Lopez. Nakatani throwing jab. Hooked by Teofimo Lopez. Does he have another bullet left in that chamber? He just grazed Nakatani with that right hand. They're told to separate. Lopez showing off here. Hook to the left shot. I don't know if that landed by Nakatani because of the angle. But Nakatani throwing here, missing. Those are blocked by the gloves. Teofimo Lopez feeling himself, sits for a moment. A lot of showboating. But Lopez, I think, just won that round, but it was a close round in my opinion. How do you guys score that round? I think it's interesting what's developing here. Lopez looks like he landed a punch behind a back, but it was hard to see if he even landed it, by the way. Okay. Was that a shout out to Sweet Pea Whitaker? All right, we will see. Deal never has been this far in the fight. Let's see how his power maintains, says John H. Very interesting. And let me tell you, this next round's the round I predicted. So is Lopez going to make DStyle right? Let me tell you, man, Nakatani came to fight. He's giving us a great fight. And make sure you guys throw a jab. Throw a jab at that button. For anybody that's too little, that means press the like button. Let's get to 30 likes ASAP. We got 75 people on this bitch. Let's hit that jab. All right? Jab. Let's hit that jab. Hit that like button. Let's keep going. I don't know why even Lopez stopped there. We're back in the center of the ring. Lopez pushes him back. Lopez got that 6-shooter back out. Let's see what he can do. He's still got that, shell defense, higher guard by Nakatani, although he keeps that lead hand a little low at times. Nakatani feigning jab to the body, tries to go upstairs, but misses. Jab upstairs by Lopez. Center of the ring, both guys, jab upstairs by Theo grazes. And a 1-2 missed by Nakatani. Teofimo left to the body landed by Teofimo Lopez. In between that jab upstairs by Nakatani. Nakatani backing up as Theo throws that jab. It's a good way to back him up. 1-2 landed upstairs by Nakatani. Nakatani, can he pull an upset? Okay, right hand missed by Theo. Theo upstairs with a jab. Can Nakatani take a W home to Japan? He didn't come to lay down. Okay, he misses the 1-2, but he's stalking. He throws a jab to the body. Teofimo Lopez not working much in this fight. If Nakatani could bring up the work rate, he might even steal this round. All right, Teofimo misses the right hand. Nakatani throws a jab there. A little bit of a different stance here. His right hand's a little lower. The left hand's a little lower. Lopez catches him upstairs. Nakatani answers the phone again with his right hand now. Teofimo Lopez goes feints to the body, then goes upstairs with a jab. Nakatani, he blocks that hook from Lopez because he answered that phone. 1-1-2. Man, let me tell you, those 2 jabs did land on Lopez's forehead, but the right hand missed. Both guys in the center of the ring. Lopez with a jab to the body. Jab upstairs by Nakatani. Nakatani's to bring up this work rate. It's a round he could steal. Right hand upstairs by Lopez that he used his lead hand as a rage finder. He landed the right hand. He's got that whole. He's got the 6-shooter out, guys. Okay, he landed a hook inside on Nakatani. Nakatani backing up now. Now Lopez is the aggressor. Lopez slowly stalking, but he's keeping it at mid-range here. Nakatani slowly moving to his left. Lopez misses those 2 shots upstairs. Got him in a headlock. The rip breaks it up. He says box. Nakatani gets grazed with a hook upstairs. Nakatani misses that right hand. Good slip by Lopez. Lopez throws a jab to the chest of Nakatani. Lopez using the lead hand to probe a little bit here. Nakatani just gets a jab in, and they're separated. Right now, Nakatani throws a jab, makes Lopez miss. This anybody's round. Jab upstairs by Nakatani. Hook by Lopez. Left to the body by Lopez. He leaps and misses the hook. All right. He switched stance for a moment and missed that hook. That was a close round. I'm going to give it to Lopez, but it was close. Nakatani, they missed a big opportunity to steal that round. But hey, how do you guys score round 8? It's the closest round for the last 4 rounds for sure. These styles of prediction did not come true. Let's get a 30 likes. Let's get a 40 likes. Press the like button as you're doing this play-by-play. All right? Make sure you press the like button. We got 82 people live on this shit. Let's get a 40 likes. Right? Operation 40. Anema agrees. He's got 6'2", Lopez. Just 2 top 15 guys scrapping. Not contenders this jam. Ouch. Here we go. We hit the 30 likes. Let's get a 40 ASAP. Kelly says 80. Jab by Lopez. He misses the right hand. Circling to his left is Nakatani. Lopez is the aggressor starting here. Left to the body by Nakatani. Lopez stalking. He goes to the right to the body. Lopez is open to check hooks when he leaps to the with a hook to the body, man. Jab by Nakatani. Nakatani not taking advantage of how open Lopez is when he goes for that leap hook. Jab, and a left hand landed by Lopez. Lopez got that 6 shooter out, feeling himself a little bit. Let's see if he can utilize it. Double jab by Nakatani. Jab to the body by Lopez. Can Nakatani? Oh, hooked by Lopez upstairs. Nakatani took it well. He's right in front of Lopez. Misses the jab. Lopez slipping those jabs. Lopez misses the right hand. Jab by Nakatani grazes Lopez upstairs. Lopez just missed the hook. Jab and a left miss by Lopez. Lopez jab. Lopez right. Lopez feeling himself. Lopez goes. He just touches Nakatani to the body. Jab upstairs by Lopez. Lopez missing that jab upstairs. He's moving left. He's moving right. Using his feet a little more. Nakatani was his short rights upstairs. All right, right now, Nakatani making Lopez miss a little bit there. Then he gets clipped with the right hand. Nakatani goes to the body. Nakatani with a short right upstairs, and he goes to the left to the body. Lopez with a jab upstairs. Mostly hit the guard of Nakatani, however. They're tangled up, and they're just going to break them up. Nakatani right now is now the aggressor. If you notice a pattern here, he always ends as the aggressor. 1-2 landed by Nakatani. Another 2 by Nakatani upstairs, and Lopez was against the ropes. Lopez near the ropes. Lopez near the corner, and the ref warns Nakatani about hitting in the back of the head. I don't think that was intentional. Lopez is ducking a little bit there. Lopez just grazes with a hook there. Jab upstairs by Lopez. Nakatani with a right hand, but Lopez rolled with it. Nakatani did very well with the right hand when Lopez was against the ropes. He needs to get him back there. He needs to use the jab. There he did it. Lopez against the ropes. The jab backed him up, but Lopez holds. Nakatani does nothing while they're holding against the ropes. Nakatani with that high guard. Then he lowers the guard. Lopez with a jab to the forehead. Lopez leaps to the hook. It lands. But he's squared up when he lands it, though. Nakatani can't take advantage of it, but some other fighters can. A 1-2 by Lopez upstairs. Nakatani with a jab upstairs. A hook by Nakatani. Nakatani stalking. Lopez near the ropes. Lopez comes with a 1-2. The ref breaks him up momentarily. They're back in the center of the ring. Hook by Nakatani. Lopez misses this hook. A 1-2 by Nakatani. The 1 landed. The 2 didn't. Look, I'm going to give that round 9. This might be controversial, but I don't know if I'm doing a comparative thing, but I'm going to give that round to Nakatani. I gave round 9 to Nakatani, man. All right. So that is that. All right. I don't know what that's about, what they're showing right there. Well, what is that about? Can somebody post what that is about the gloves, those ring gloves? Calinima says this fight is going the distance. Make sure you guys throw a jab. We're almost at that 40 right now. Take a moment. If you have the chat open on a cell phone, hit that X on the top right-hand corner, and then on the left side, you're going to see that thumbs up. Hit it. It'll turn blue. Let's hit that shit. Let's get this to 40 likes ASAP. Let's do this. That's your instructions this round. Use the fucking jab and jab that like button. Here we go. Center of the ring. Nakatani with a 1-2. The right hand just grazed Nakatani with a wide hook, but he missed. Tangled up for a moment. The ref breaks him up. Ref says go. Lopez right in front of Nakatani this time. Jab by Nakatani. Right grazes by Nakatani. Double jab upstairs by Lopez, and Nakatani comes back with a jab. Nakatani did not come to lay down. Lopez throwing jabs to the body. I don't know if that landed. However, Nakatani with jab to the chest of Lopez. Nakatani, high guard, goes down. He brings his gloves up, brings him down. Hook by Lopez upstairs. Right now, they're in the center of the ring. Lopez slowly backing up, and he gets a one to the body, and the right upstairs by Lopez before they tangle up. Well done. Right? And right now, Lopez tried to go for the right to the body, but Nakatani backed up. Nakatani center of the ring. Lopez gets hit with a right hand upstairs, but he goes to the body, does Lopez after that. Now, Nakatani gets hit with a jab to the body. A 1-2 by Nakatani misses. Lopez clinches. The ref comes in. The ref breaks it up, and we're back to the center of the ring. Right now, Lopez near the ropes. He jabs to the body, backs up Nakatani. Nakatani needs to get him against the ropes here. He had success when he did that. Jab upstairs by Lopez. I don't know if that landed because of the angle. Jab upstairs just grazes Lopez. And Lopez again near the ropes. Can Nakatani take advantage of that? Lopez throwing to the body, although it's not landing, it's backing Nakatani up, not allowing him to get against the ropes. And Lopez misses the jab upstairs. A lot of missing in this round. Okay, ref got in the way of those hooks. I don't know who landed what. Nakatani gets clipped upstairs. His head bounced back momentarily. Okay, he comes with a right hand and a hook, does Nakatani. Man, the forearm hit the side of the head of Lopez. Right hand by Nakatani. 1-2 upstairs by Lopez. Lopez grazes with a hook upstairs. Nakatani misses the right. Nakatani lands a big right hand upstairs. Lopez with a right of his own. Nakatani stumbles for a moment. Right hand by Nakatani. Jab by Nakatani. 42 seconds. Jab upstairs by Lopez. This round is for the taking. Jab to the chest by Nakatani. Nakatani has a lead hand kind of low right now. He's open to a big right hand. Can Lopez take advantage of that? Jab upstairs by Lopez. Still has that, shell defense. Lopez does. Jab upstairs by Lopez. Nakatani with a 1-1-2. The two misses. So did the second jab. A jab to the body by Nakatani. Nakatani misses the right hand. Lopez waving his right arm. Lopez misses. A 1-2 by Nakatani misses. They're tangled up. All right, back in the center of the ring. Lopez with a hook inside. Close round. I'm going to give it to Lopez, but it was close. Right? It was close. Nakatani landed some. It's crazy. I think that's Nakatani's probably one of his 2-3 best rounds in this fight, but I think Lopez just did enough to win that round. Okay, how did you guys score round 10? Nakatani landed a really good right hand. You can give that to Nakatani, though. You can give. I'm going to put a star on round 9. Round 8, 9, and 10, I have an asterisk next to it. Those are close rounds. How do you guys score that round? We're at 36 likes. We're at 89 people live. Throw a jab at that like button. Press the like button. Let's get those likes up. We're going to go to round 11, guys. We're officially midway through the championship rounds. Teofimo Lopez in the center of the ring along with Nakatani. Both guys, mid-range. Lopez with a lead hand low. Nakatani with a high guard. Both throw jabs. Nothing of consequence here. Nakatani's lead hand comes low, and he brings it back up. Lopez missing hooks here. He missed 2 hooks in a row. Nakatani moving his upper body a little bit here. Could have probably done that earlier. Lopez lands a jab upstairs. Nakatani momentarily off balance. What's going on? Is the mat wet? Is that why Nakatani kind of... Brian David, I'm sorry, has 6'4". Yeah, what round did you give him? Yeah, because it could be 6'4" here. This fight could be a draw, guys. That was a nice jab. And the mat was, it was wet, in fairness. So it wasn't the power of Lopez that got him out of balance. Okay, jab upstairs, right hand over top by Nakatani, lands. Nakatani stalking. Jab to the body by Lopez. Jab to the body by Nakatani. Nakatani just misses, but then he goes to the body. But those Lopez doing a good job blocking those hooks to the body. Center of the ring. Lopez with jab upstairs. Jab to the chest. Jab and a 1-2 by Nakatani upstairs. Lopez gets a hook inside. Both guys back in the center ring, mid-range. Nakatani misses a jab. Lopez goes to jab to the body. Right. Look at that. Lopez got a 6-shooter out. Is he going to land with that 6-shooter? He's got 6 bullets. He's going to use it. Can he pull? Oh, nice jab by Nakatani. That bounced Lopez's head back. Lopez grazed him with a nice jab upstairs, though. A Nakatani jab was definitely better. A 1-2 by Nakatani. The 2 misses. Nakatani misses the right hand as he. Oh, right hand by Lopez upstairs. Lopez. Oh, they both exchange hooks inside. Jab upstairs by Lopez. They're mid-range. Nakatani gets clipped with a hook. He might have landed a right hand on Lopez. It was hard to see because of the angle. Nakatani right in front of Lopez. Lopez slowly moving back, moving left, slowly. Right? Nakatani with a right hand grazes Lopez upstairs, and then they both entangled each other up. They're against the ropes. They're separated. Here we go. Center of the ring. Lopez with a hook upstairs over the guard of Nakatani, lands. Nakatani misses his hook. He's got in a headlock. He's got Lopez in a headlock. Okay, they get tangled up again, stuffing their own work. They're broken up by the ref. Back to center of the ring. 30 seconds to go in the round. Right hand downstairs and 2 right hands upstairs by Lopez. Hook by Nakatani. Hook to the body by Nakatani. They're tangled up. Broken up. Lopez sends a right to the body. Nakatani tries to come with a hook upstairs. Nakatani with a hook to the body. Hook upstairs. Lopez with a right upstairs. Nakatani misses the overhand right. Lopez misses the 1-2. They're tangled up. That's the bell. Oh, man. How do you guys score that round? We got 94 people in the house, 38 likes. Let's get to 50 likes. Press the jab button. Press the thumbs up button. All right. He will win, but Wash, I don't look. It's definitely a competitive fight without a shadow of a doubt, man. Lopez going the distance for the first time. I think Lopez. That was another close round that I'm giving to Lopez. I don't think it's as close as round 10, but it was close. But I do think Lopez won that round. How do you guys see this going? Here we go. By the way, Nakatani's undefeated, guys. So we don't know how these guys do against Nakatani. I have an idea, but just to keep that in mind, keep that in mind. Make sure you throw a jab. Throw a jab at the like button. 102 people on. We are in the 12th round of this fight. Here we go. All right. Both guys throwing jabs. Nakatani slowly stalking. Oh, nice jab upstairs and a hook up. Jab to the body, then a hook upstairs by Lopez. Lopez gets hit with some jabs here. And Lopez goes to the body with the right hand. Right. Center of the ring. 1-2 by Lopez. The 2 seem to have grazed Nakatani upstairs. Lopez slowly backing up. He's close. He's close to the ropes. Lopez circling left. Jab to the body by Lopez. Nakatani. Jab upstairs. He gets a hook inside. He missed the right hand, however. Lopez gets hit with a 1-2. The right hand landed by Nakatani. Nakatani with a hook to the body. Stumbles a little bit, Nakatani. Lost his balance after he landed that. Right hand over top by Nakatani. Lands after Lopez missed 2 jabs. Nakatani with jab to the body. Nakatani with a 1-2. It looks like he got him, but then Lopez comes back with a right. They're tangled up. Tangled up. Right, look at this. Right now, Lopez in the center ring. He misses the hook, and he misses another hook. Lopez, he misses another hook. Right hand by Nakatani. Nakatani stalking, and Lopez backs up. He needs the rope. Jab upstairs by Lopez. Lopez with that guard, with that shell guard. Nakatani can barely keep his hands up, to be honest with you. He tries to, look, he has a high guard there. Jab upstairs, right hand by Lopez, and he got him in a headlock. Nakatani is so tall that Lopez's elbow was over his head. Right? Ref breaks it up. Nakatani with an uppercut to the body. He misses the right upstairs. Lopez just grazed him with a hook there. Nakatani with a jab to the body. Lopez moving back. Nakatani with a 1-2. Lopez misses 2 hooks. Nakatani comes with a right, but he missed. Nakatani stalking, 1:11. Can he pull a miracle? Can Nakatani do some? Jab upstairs. Lopez using the elbow. No warning. Here we go. Center of the ring. Lopez. Lead hand very low. Jab to the body by Nakatani. Lopez goes with the hooks to the body. Blocked by Nakatani. Lopez circling left. Right hand by Lopez lands. Lopez missed those shots. The right hand landed on the shoulder. The left landed on the glove. And that's that. Nakatani leaps to the hook. Misses. Lopez throwing punches and bunches. Missing. They're both mid-range. Jab to the body by Nakatani. The hook is so slow because he's tired. Nakatani misses another hook. Left hook landed by Lopez after he missed a right hand. They're tangled up, broken up. 21 seconds left. Right to the body by Lopez. He misses upstairs. Lopez just grazes upstairs again. They're tangled up. The ref breaks it up. 11 seconds. Both guys go for uppercuts on the inside. They're broken up again. Lopez throwing combinations. Left lands upstairs on Nakatani. Right by Lopez upstairs. And he lands again on Nakatani. Left by Lopez. They're throwing at the bell, and that's it. They're tangled. They hug. They embrace. Lopez doesn't look happy with his performance. Tough round. Tough round. I'm going to give it to Lopez, but that's, that's that. So I gave 1, 2, 3. I give about, around 10, man. I'm still iffy about. Like I scored it for Lopez, but the more I think about it, but either way, I give him 3 rounds. But you could give 4 rounds to Nakatani. This guy showed a chin, man. All right, that guy showed a chin. We got 101 people here. Make sure you throw a jab. Push that damn like button. All right, look at that uppercut. Missed, actually. It missed. They just had a different angle. It's the right hand of Nakatani that landed. Lopez did kind of hit while they were on the break there, but hey, it is what it is, bro. There's that uppercut to the body of Lopez. Grace, though. All right. Wendy Ramírez quiere saber quién ganó. Alguien puede decir, por favor, van a anunciar ahorita el ganador de la pelea. La pelea de Masayoshi, Nakatani, Teofimo Lopez. Yo tengo la pelea 8 asaltos ganados de López, 4 asaltos ganados del japonés. Pero hay como 1, 2, 3 asaltos que pueden ir de cualquier manera. Es posible que sean empatados, pero no lo creo. Yo creo que va a ganar el único, Teofimo Lopez. You guys like that? You listen in Spanish. These guys do it in Spanish too. Right? Para los que están en español, mire, péguenle al like button, por favor. All right. Here we go, guys. They're about to announce here. That's all right, Brian. It's not a big. I mean, it's all right. I don't think he meant anything bad by it, but let's see here. Muy bien, DStyle. Actually, I think we all slipped on Nakatani. Yeah, man. I had Lopez dominating this fight, knocking him out of the 8th. So I was wrong. I went from 8-round domination to he won 8 rounds. Okay, there's a lot of difference here. Mexicali says draw, empate, he says. No creo que es empate. I'm gonna do English and Spanish. All right? Let's get to the damn 50 likes. God damn, you guys, it's dangling these 50 likes on me. Like, holy shit. Are you sure you want it? Are you sure you want the 50 likes? Yeah, I want the 50 likes. Upset season, says Suave TV. All right. Van a anunciar, a ver, Teofimo Lopez ganó la pelea y el japonés no se enojó nada. Él sabe que ya perdió. All right, so that's it, guys. Teofimo Lopez won this fight. Give me that 50 damn like. Give me the 50 like. Goddamn. Viva Honduras. Wilfredo Fernández dice. Sí batalló con ese combate, Teofimo López, pero era con un japonés que está listo número 8 en el mundo. So. Let's listen in to Teofimo Lopez here. Let's listen in.
Your dad was saying this guy was tough. What did you think of your performance tonight?
Horrible. But you know, it is what it is. The guy he's tall, 6 foot, man. But you know what? From this point on, we find guys my height, so we don't got to worry about nobody else no more. No more tall guys or anything, man. It's a takeover still, man. They wanted to see me go the distance. I did 12 rounds and a backflip. I'm still in shape.
Now, you talked about feeling how you were going to feel was going to determine how long you stayed at 135. How do you feel right now, and how long do you see yourself staying at lightweight?
You know, I feel good. I made 134.4 yesterday. You know, and I feel great, man, like a champ. You know, hopefully we can make the fight happen. Well, we are going to make the fight happen with Richard Comey. And then after that, we getting all 4 belts with Lomachenko.
Now, you are lined up for a shot at Richard Comey for the title. He's got a great right hand. That right hand was landing tonight for Nakatani. What do you have to fix to become a world champion in your next fight?
Just little tune-ups, man. You know, I get lazy in there. You know, I slack off here and there, but you know, it's just part of the process. You know what I mean? You know, I'm thankful right now, man. This is my first main event. Hey, it was 12 rounds. Am I proud of it? Nah. But I'm proud that I showed everybody that I could go 12 rounds.
I know your dad wants it. Do you still see Lomachenko in your future at 35?
No, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Loma got to fight a guy that's 6 foot too. So we're going to see the difference on that as well. You know, he has a tough fight ahead of him. This guy was no pushover. He was undefeated, 18-0 with 12 knockouts from Japan. Ranked number 3. I was number 4. That's why we made it the IBF World Title Eliminator. You know, this is
That's all I got to hear. Let me just translate this for those en español. Teofimo López no está contento con su como peleó en esta pelea, pero él dice que no importa porque el japonés era de 6 pies. Él quiere ver los otros campeones, los campeones de la división que peleen con alguien de 6 pies, a ver si es cierto que ellos pueden hacer mejor que él. Es lo que dice él, ¿no? Si era bien alto ese japonés, tenía una buena jab, pero sí ganó Teofimo López la pelea, pero no está contento como peleó él. Él dice que se siente bien, el peso ligero, no tiene problema quedarse aquí. Dice que va a pelear con Lomachenko y que no piensen mucho de esta pelea, que batalló en esta pelea, porque Lomachenko nunca ha peleado con alguien de 6 pies. All right, so there you go. I just wanted to give that to others. I think I got some dudes from Honduras here, some ladies from Honduras listening in. Okay. I hope they give me that thumbs up for that Spanish. But felicidades a Honduras. Viva Honduras. Le ganamos en el fútbol, pero no se preocupen. Todos modos, a ver si la hacen a la Copa Mundial, a lo mejor. Viva México. Anyway. I was just talking shit about soccer there, but it's okay. Look, lo bueno que él está comenzando de abajo, says Wendy Ramírez. Sí, está comenzando de abajo, pero a ver, ya es tiempo de pelear con los campeones. All right, so it's time now. So I wanted to do that. Viva Honduras in the house of Wendy Ramírez. All right, and now, all right, but I just want to make sure that you guys understand. This dude came out and said, but he's too. Let me, hey, Callie, you still want a link, bro? I don't know if Callie still want. I don't know it's too late already, but if Callie wants on, I know he has some thoughts for sure, right, after what he just saw. But Wilmer Fernandez, yeah, I sent him. I was wrong. It is what it is. But I just want to make sure. Let me send a link to Callie here. Okay, guys. Man, Teofimo Lopez, bro. He's like, I want to see them fight someone 6 feet tall. Like, come on, bro. First of all, this Japanese fighter is giving up his height for half the fight, bro. That's number one. Okay, that's number one, dude. By the way, round two, the Japanese, if he fought the rest of the fight that way, bro, he might have won. He might have won that fight. Because some people are going to say, come on, DStyle, you can't say that and all that. Okay, but like I'm just saying. Anyone know the scorecards, by the way, were they 116, 112? Were they kind of in line with that, with the way most of us scored it here? By the way, was there any close rounds? Can somebody post that, please? Let me know. Let me send this to Kelly. Kelly has a lot to say, bro. Kelly is like, yo, okay? Kelly is a yo. Y muchas gracias por todos los latinos que estaban escuchando. Estaba diciéndolo en inglés. Pero de cualquier manera, Teofimo Lopez ganó la pelea. All right, let me send this to Kelly here. If it lets me, but, interesting. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I got to switch emails here. It's kind of annoying, but I don't have the same email and all that. Make sure you guys throw a jab before you kind of step out. G-Funk had it about 116, 112, okay? 119, 109 is way too wide. That is way too wide, bro. Okay? That's way too wide. That's unbelievably wide. No way. At least 3 rounds, Nakatani clearly won. At least. Right? Kelly, I sent you the link. Let me know if you got it. Ganó Teofimo, dice Maldonado. Sí, ganó la pelea. 8-4 yo le puse aquí. Ganó 8 los asaltos. All right. Wendy Ramirez says, si hablas boxeo, podemos traerte aquí un día para hablar boxeo. Let's see here. What's going on, Cal? I hear you.
What's up, man?
Man, what do you... Man, I almost lost my voice doing those play-by-plays, but anyway. What do you think of the fight, man?
I thought it was a solid fight. Me personally, I still think that Teofimo Lopez is one of the top prospects. I think people may get it wrong because I don't think that he beats Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson, man, at the right minute. He's still one of the top prospects to me. I just think that, and I feel this way with all of these guys. I've said the same thing. I don't think Devin Haney should be trying to fight Lomachenko right now. And I don't feel like Teofimo should be trying to fight Lomachenko right now. I think Lomachenko beats the shit out of both of them right now.
You heard his excuse, right? He said, well, these guys haven't fought somebody 6 foot tall.
Yeah, I heard that excuse. I said that's a bad fucking excuse, man. Someone like the first thing, Devin Haney, but here's the thing, Devin Haney is almost 5'10", man. There's not a huge height difference between him and Nakatani.
And not only that, he uses his height better than Nakatani. Yep. Yeah, so he's gonna feel taller either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Devin Haney would tag the shit out of Nakatani. Nakatani would have problems landing shots. But it's a good test for Teofimo Lopez. He's gonna learn a lot from this, in my opinion. But I don't know if this man, he keeps getting hit with them right hands. He's gonna go to sleep against Richard Comey, man. Those right hands he was getting hit with. It's not all those. He rolled some of those shots. He didn't roll all those right hands, man. And like I said, if that's Comey landing those right hands, he gonna hit the mat. I'm just saying that's not a good sign. He needs to fix that ASAP, man. I've told people I've seen holes in this game a long time ago that I think that he's susceptible to straight left hands, which we know Lomachenko will shoot them mugs all night. I just, man, he has way too many flaws because he's a prospect, man. It's not that he's not good. He's an improving prospect who's being rushed, and it's maddening to me. Well, I mean, this is this type of he can lose to one of these guys and never be the same. There's no reason to rush this kid, man. And get in there with somebody like Comey. If you're not ready to get someone like Comey who hits as hard as him, he may destroy you, and he may end up in a bad spot, man. So,
well, what do you think of this comparison? He could end up like Fernando Vargas, kind of, right? But they put him in there.
Yeah, Fernando Vargas, who was a promising prospect, promising fighter who got rushed, who had his career rushed.
Yeah.
And if it just would have took a little bit longer and let him develop some more, we probably would have seen a different career. Throwing him in there with De La Hoya too early. You know what I'm saying? It's just you don't do that, man. You don't do that with these guys, man. And I mean, I feel like the same things happen with Lopez. Shakira Stevenson. I think Shakira Stevenson may be a little bit ahead, maybe even a little bit ahead of Devin Haney right now. I think Devin Haney is not. If I think I put Shakira Stevenson just a little bit ahead of Devin Haney. I think Shakira Stevenson are ahead, but I don't think that Devin Haney should be fighting. Tell that to his face. I said, no, you should go get some more seasoning. You should tighten up your defense more. You stay behind your jab a little bit better. And I would definitely like to see you go to the body more, which he's been working with Mike McCallum, which we saw improvements on in the last fight. But there's a lot more tightening that he needs to tightening up on his game that he needs to do before he's ready for Lomachenko. And there's levels to this. You need to work your way up to Lomachenko. You don't jump to Lomachenko. Lomachenko's the top dog. You have to just level to this.
But he's saying this guy said, well, Loma never fought a guy that's 6 feet tall. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Loma would have beat the shit out of this guy, man.
Yeah.
Easily. This wouldn't have been competitive. It really would have been a shutout if you want to stop him. But then Nakatani's showing a good chance, so I don't think Loma hits as hard. But Loma places punches well, but I don't know. I think Lomachenko probably just would have outclassed him for 12 rounds, and he probably would have had a shutout. But Nakatani can take a punch because this dude doesn't tuck his chin. So those punches would have landed flush. And he was just walking through the shit. And I was like, okay, this dude, a lot of these Japanese dudes, man, have a chin, man. I'm not trying to be funny.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's necessarily, you know what I'm saying? I keep looking at this, man. These dudes are tough bastards, man.
Look, man, and I'm not trying to disparage Japanese trainers or whatever, but I just feel like I always see a lot of I don't know about you, but I see a lot of Japanese fighters, and I'm like, man, if they had a better trainer, like you know,
yeah.
I always feel that way.
There's something about there's something there with Nakatani. I think he could be a solid fighter, man, if he got better training. Yeah. Me personally, first thing, let's teach him how to tuck his chin. He'll take punches even better. He'll have an even greater chin. But you know what I mean? And he's tall.
I think they have that Rocky Balboa mentality. Like, it's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit. Keep coming forward. I think that's their philosophy or something. But
his length, with his height and length, Nakatani, he could be a dangerous opponent for guys, man, if he was to get a better trainer. If I was a trainer in America right now and I saw Nakatani, I want him. I'd want to bring him in, man.
Yeah.
I would have wanted him, man. Because there's something there with him too.
Him and the one cat from the other, what was his name again? Nakamura, whatever.
Yeah,
him too.
Nope. Hey, be honest with you, I like Kondo, man. The guy remember Kondo when I thought Kondo beat Lipinets when they fought. I like Kondo's another tough bastard, man. These guys, there's something about Japan, man, it breeds like tough bastards, man. Some of these dudes are absolutely tough as hell to take monster shots and continue to walk through it. And if you're just looking like you look at him, you think, okay, this guy's gonna get knocked out, but they just walk through big ass shots. Lipinets can crack, and he walked through all that shit, man.
Right.
That's impressive, man. I mean, so you see guys like that. First thing when I see stuff like that, okay, first thing I know, this guy has a lot of heart. He has a lot of will. So I know if things get tough, I know he's gonna bite down and continue to try, which is exactly what Nakatani did. Nakatani has a ton of will, man, and heart and desire. And I don't think he got a raw deal on the scorecards. No, he didn't win. I thought he lost 8 rounds before, but
give him his 4 rounds. You know, give the dude his 4 rounds.
Right.
He earned them, like, you know. But I don't know if it's in the training. You know, I think the type of maybe they do like some Rocky Balboa montage type training or something. You know, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I would like to find out what makes these bastards tough, man. These are some tough ass dudes, man. I know we heard for a long time like a lot of Mexicans are tough. And I don't know. I think Japan's starting to take over this mantra, man. Basically, what I'm saying for a lot of these Japanese fighters, man, are some fucking tough ass dudes, man. could just take a beating and just continue to stand up, hold up to it, man. And I said, Lopez, you can see Lopez. I thought Lopez got frustrated tonight. Because some of the shots when he was landing flush, he would normally hurt his opponent. He didn't really hurt Kondo tonight. People thought Kondo was hurt, but we just off balance. His footwork is bad, which is why he's always looking like he's hurt and staggered and stuff, and because his balance is terrible. Because that's a footwork issue. But other than that, man, that dude fucking solid as right. He has a fucking ironclad chin with another iron on top of it, man. Also with the smash, but still stacked on it. Shit.
Now, just a quick correction for me. It was I said Nakamura. It's Kameda. Kameda's the guy I was talking about.
Yo, Kameda, yeah.
Sorry, it's not like Japanese isn't my language, you know what I mean? But
right, no, Kameda, yeah, from last week, yeah, Kameda, yeah, he has a great chin too.
I'm like, damn, this dude has the speed, the reflexes are there, like
yeah, Kameda's athletic freak, man.
You know what? I think I know where the toughness comes from. Somebody put in the chat, man. It's the way of the samurai, bro. Okay, it's the no, but in all seriousness, Japan, it just has a tradition of martial arts. You know what I mean?
Right.
A lot of those guys, they have a background in karate and a background where it's all about like taking hits and being tough and
basically, so they're trained to be tough early on. I saw this kid in Japan having to train hitting
a lot of them
hitting trees with the arms. Yeah, no, yes, swinging, hitting trees with their arms, taking shots to the legs, toughening up their body parts, and it's like, and so they're able to absorb shots more and also make their bones stronger too. And I think a lot of this training that they do early on actually breeds tougher minded people, man. I think that has to be it.
Like there's no quitting them. Like there's no like, how do I find a way out of this fight? You know what I mean?
Yeah, Lopez. I think Lopez, if he could do this again, I think his best chance to stop Nakatani was to walk him down and go to the body early. But I think he had some respect for Nakatani's power. I'm talking about the right hand. I think Nakatani had solid power, man. Where you didn't see all the time that Teofimo wanted to just completely walk through his shots. He was on the back foot most of the night. There were times where he would come forward, but Lopez was on the back foot most of the night, so he must have had respectable power for him to not want to, back down his opponent and just go to the body. And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying on right hands must have had some type of an effect where he felt like he didn't need to walk him down. But I think if he would have started early to the body and worked the body down, maybe could have got him out late or something like that. But so that's your best shot against this dude. I think headhunting Nakatani, I think it's a mistake. Even with this dude not tucking his chin, that's a chin. You're born with that, man. The chin you have, you can't improve it. It is what it is. You either have it or you don't.
So Khan needs Nakatani's chin.
Yeah, man. Khan had Nakatani's chin. He'd be world champion right now. Yeah. I'm serious. He had Nakatani chin, he'd be world champion, but he can't take any punches at all, man. Even soft pillow punches, hurt Amir Khan, man. Dudes who just aren't that good getting dropped by Samuel Vargas, man. Was in trouble by Samuel Vargas, man. That's when you should hang it up, man. Samuel Vargas had you in trouble. You should really consider doing something else for a living.
Well, somebody put in chat, Clifton Bronson says the concept of kamikaze comes from Japan. James Dale says, you take a knee, you get disowned type shit. Disowned. Natural, what's up? But yeah, man, I think it's this toughness from the Japanese. They should keep that toughness, but I think technical wise, I would like to see some of them have some American trainers or something, you know what I mean? Yeah. Or some Cuban trainers or something like that. Because I think, and I mean that like in like there would be a bigger force in boxing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree, man. I see some of these guys, man. Some of these guys actually have something to work. I don't care if he had a loss or 2 losses or 3 losses, man. Some of these guys actually have, a skill set that you can work with, you can build upon. You can build off of. One of the first things you got to do is you got to teach Nakatani how to tuck his chin, though. You got to teach him how to tuck his chin. And first thing he needs to do, though, he needs to be built, torn down, though, Nakatani. I'm sorry. His footwork. so he can have better balance. You know what I mean? Because he's gonna end up losing the fight due to the referee calling one of the times he slips. Maybe he may slip and it may call it a knockdown. He may have gotten hit, so he needs to work. That's why you want to correct your balance. You can lose a fight that way. You slip and you get hit, and it's like you got knocked down. The referee was like, well, he was hit and fell to the ground, so it must have been a flash knockdown. So, and that's what I'm saying. So he needs to work on his footwork. His balance is awful. It's because it's just his footwork at times too wide, too close together. It's just all over the place, man. So you got to have enough. You got to have a sturdy stance, man. Make sure your footwork is lined up correctly, man. You know, if you can't do that, man, it's gonna be to make it a tougher fight for yourself. But you know, he has a nice when he threw his jab, he has a nice jab, man. And he was he's pretty much if just looking at him, he's a 1-2 puncher. He threw a nice beautiful combination that he connected on Lopez. And Lopez took the punches really well. He threw a 1-2 and followed up with a left hook. And it was beautiful, boom, boom. But it was kind of like he threw it when Lopez wasn't expected it because he hadn't been throwing a left hook in there. He just been throwing a 1-2 and then resetting and starting all over again. Or he did it and it came followed up with a quick left hook, and Lopez got caught with all three. Man, Lopez he ate it well, but if he would have mixed up the attack like that, maybe you could have caught Lopez or something he didn't see and hurt him. It's a lot of potential there, man. Like I said, man, there's stuff that's stuff that you got to work on as a fighter, man. You got to be able to mix up your attack. I also thought that Lopez gets a little bit too repetitive himself. It's just something that you don't want to do that. You from fighting Lomachenko, you don't want to do that, man. You're repetitive against Lomachenko, he's gonna pick it up and gonna beat your ass. So.
Yeah, you can't be a pattern fighter with like Nakatani was a pattern fighter and Lopez couldn't figure it out. Yep. You know what I mean? Yep. Like he was outboxing him, but he didn't quite figure out, Nakatani. It looked like it at times, and then Nakatani would just put that jab to his face, bro. I'll give him this. He has a good jab. And he mixed it up upstairs. He stopped throwing it to the chest of and I think was throwing Teofimo off a little bit. Yeah,
it was effective when he was throwing it to the chest because it was more accurate with him. It also stopped Lopez in his tracks. He could have used that. He probably could have slowed down Lopez. I thought Lopez started to slow down a little bit in the second half of the fight, which that's what I thought him. And then I saw he was smart. He took the round off. I saw because I knew that he was starting to tire, and I think he made a mistake where he let Lopez off the hook, man, and that I think it ended up costing the fight. But then based off the way the judges, I should say, not the officials, the judges judge the fight. I don't think it would matter anyway, man, because there's no way in the world you can score that 119 or 118, 109. Yeah. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Look, man, he won the fight, clearly. Yeah, right. But don't do no bullshit like that. Man.
Lopez's face showed it after the fight. Like, he knew, like, that was a competitive fight, But I don't know. Like, he lost the fight anyway. Like, you give the dude like 3 rounds, bro. But these judges, bro, I don't even know what to say about them, man. Who do you got tomorrow, man? Thurman Pacquiao.
I favor Thurman, man. I just think that, man, Pacquiao look really old to me in the Adrian Broner fight. I know Keith Thurman looked like shit against Josecito Lopez, but Keith Thurman's gonna throw punches unlike Adrian Broner, man. That's something that Manny Pacquiao, something that Manny Pacquiao is gonna have to deal with. Unlike Adrian Broner, and nothing. He knew against Adrian Broner, nothing was gonna be returned. Keith Thurman is going to throw punches, man, and I just can't. I think everybody's underestimating the 40-year-old fighter, Manny Pacquiao. He's 40. I just want to remind people that he's 40 years old. If this was 4 years ago, maybe if Manny Pacquiao was like 35, 34, 35, and fighting this version of Manny Pacquiao, fighting this version of Keith Thurman, then I'll pick Manny Pacquiao to stop him, but it's not. It's the current version that we just saw. And that guy is just this. He's on his way out, man. And if he does pull the upset, in my opinion, he should retire, man, and go out on the high. And if you end up getting beaten by somebody who shouldn't beat you, That
Yeah.
happens when fighters stick around too long. They absolutely get somebody they shouldn't be beaten by. You saw Miguel Cotto get beat up by a lot of Saddam. Saddam was literally hurting with a lot of punches, shots that don't look like that hurt, but it was just hurting Cotto regularly, man. And it was I'm glad Cotto left and it had to come back, man. That was his last fight, but man, for him to get beat up by Saddam, he should be happy that they couldn't come to terms with Earl Spence Jr.
Yeah.
because that'd be oh my god, man. You see where he got beat up by Saddam
Yeah.
Ali? What the hell would have happened if you'd have fought Earl Spence?
Damage.
That's what I said. So there, yeah, be happy
Oh,
that you couldn't come to terms with them. Or
what,
Mikey Garcia was the
Clubber
other one
Lang,
too.
what did Clubber Lang say? Pain.
Yeah, Mikey Garcia would have hurt him, in my opinion. I think looking at what Sanam Ali did, I think Mikey Garcia probably would have had a chance to stop him too. So Mikey Garcia was one of the other ones they were looking to negotiate with. But this is why Oscar couldn't get him, because Oscar was trying to get them to sign a multi-fight deal.
Right.
If he just should have did a one fight, but that's because Oscar wanted to control that belt. He's like, look, man, I'm gonna put you in there with somebody that can get the belt off of you. So
Yeah.
it is what it is, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, don't stick around. Manny Pacquiao. I think Manny Pacquiao is gonna lose because he's 40 years old, man. That's basically where I stand, man.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Well, I do got a roll, bro. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I might be tomorrow on for the Pacquiao Thurman, man. So,
Yeah. I'll hop on you. Oh, one last thing though, too,
yeah, yeah.
man. I'm excited about Caleb Plant, and Mike Lee. I
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
why. I don't know why, but that just something about that fight, man, has me excited, man. I'm a fan of both Caleb Plant and Mike Lee. I think Mike Lee is a little underrated. A lot of people don't know him. I mean, he was had problems with Top Rank, man. It's nice to see Mike Lee in the big fight, man. So I'm happy for both these guys, man. Let the best man win, and let's see it, man. I think Caleb Plant's the one. I think Caleb Plant's just more too skilled for him, but Mike Lee does have a lot of power. So you got to be careful, man. He has more power than Uzcategui. So Caleb Plant has to definitely be cognizant of that power. But I want to leave with that, man.
Yeah, it's a good fight, man. I'm probably still going to be at work during that fight.
Right.
But, for the main card, though, I'm more than likely going to be on. I'm still not sure, though, if it'll be here in this office or elsewhere, but I'm going to try to be on. But even if I'm not during the play-by-play, I'm definitely going to be on for sure for the post-fight, without a shadow of a doubt. And look at that. We got 60 likes with 66 people watching. Not bad, right? Not bad. Scrapbook Boxing says, what's good, bro, to Cali. What's going on, Scrapbook, man? What's going on, bro? And this Jordan Michael dude, right? Done. Like, this dude's banned from the channel.
Wow, you got banned from DStyle's channel. You got to be a piece of crap, dude.
Right.
But I want to say one last thing before we go to, man. Data Chef, the Data Chef, hopefully everything works out for him, man. I know they said he's gonna have surgery on I guess he's gonna have surgery on the brain tonight. So yeah, man. So hopefully hopefully comes out of the surgery. Hopefully it's a successful surgery. With that being said, man, I don't want to say this, but I'm gonna say this. So that should be his last fight ever. He should never get a license again, man. Sucks that it happened this way, but hopefully he can recover and just go back to his wife, man. I was told his wife lives in Russia. He's married, has a wife in Russia, and had to find out what he was allergic to. So hopefully everything works out. He can get back to his family, man, and live a normal life, at least much normal life as possible. But hopefully it's a completely normal life. So hopefully, just get better, man. Unfortunately, this is the dark side of boxing, but you know what I'm saying? This is why I say that defense is a good thing, man. Make sure you're defensively responsible. That's why I said work on your defense. Learn how to roll shots. Don't just take big shots. Don't take a lot of abuse. Make sure it's good to be the people, for all you guys who say that defense is bad. This is why being a defensive warrior, being defensively responsible is good, and why guys like Floyd Mayweather and Pernell Whitaker, the rest in peace, were able to lead the sport virtually intact. Be smart, man. Be defensively responsible, man, and you can get out of the sport as healthy as possible. Thanks for letting me come on, man.
Most definitely, man. Thanks for coming on, man. All right, peace out, guys. Make sure to throw a jab at that like button as we get out of here. Peace.
Gone.